On the analytics page, we've created a digital plug sheet. Users can access it by scrolling down and clicking this full screen button, or if you want to go back to the analytics page, you can see at the top here, there is an option for plug sheet. You can also select that button to bring you to the same plug sheet. So historically, tool hands have utilized plug sheets to be able to compile data and give a summary of what's going on for each plug. However, in today's day and age, we have the ability to stream all of this sensor data into BoreSite and aggregate it in a way that makes sense. By doing it this way, we're relying on sensor data as opposed to callouts in the field. This just allows for everyone to see the same source of data, and it allows for better verification of data. If an operator makes a mistake on the HMI, we have the ability to decertify these plugs and alter the drill start and end time and the wash down start and end time. Again, this is just another layer of making sure that we have good QC in BoreSite on the plug sheet. Once any changes are made that needed to be made, tool hands or internal deep well users can go in and certify the plug sheet data. Once it is certified, users no longer have the ability to change the data, and it gives a log of who last edited the plug sheet data. So in the current view, we're looking at this as a table where we have all the plugs listed out 1 through 70. However, if you want to go into a deeper dive into the data, we can hit this toggle button at the top where it goes from sheet to chart. What this allows us to do is graphically view all of the plug sheet data, where the drill duration is shown in orange and the wash duration is shown in blue. If we want to aggregate the data from, between one plug or every 5 plugs, we can select that down here. If we want to get even a bigger aggregation, we can just aggregate it from every 10 plugs. So for example, we're looking at the average drill and wash time for plugs 1 through 10. And here we're looking at the average wash and drill times for plug 11 through 20. If we want to add any of the metrics from the plug sheet on here, we can go right here where it says metrics, and we can plot whatever values we'd like to see. So in this case, we can see how the rotary torque is trending as we're going from plug to plug. Users can add in however many lines they'd like to see to be able to view this graphically. To get out of this view, we can just toggle right back to the sheet view. If there's too much information or not enough information being shown on the plug sheet, users have the ability to go to this columns button and either add or take off the values that they do or don't want to see. Once a user takes these off, if they want to export that data, there's the export button in the top right, which will take this data set and convert it to CSV. By hitting that export button, it'll open up this Excel spreadsheet that converts all this data to CSV. We've just converted that digital record to an Excel sheet, which we can email out or do some deeper dive into the analytics.